So here we are. It is December the 29th. It is 12:38, and down there, which you won't see and Tom won't focus in on it, is a pile of geese. Must be about 50 of them. And today I am fishing here. I am in bay 56 because the next one along is 57. And yeah, I'm not fishing 4 rods. I've got someone with me. So we've got the old Pacelli Cobras out, and here we've got the old Faithfuls out, the old Shakespeare agility rods that I used to fish with, teamed up with the Akumas. So who could we be fishing with? Who could we be fishing with? Well, I'll show you that after we cut for the intro. Boom! I'm back again. So yeah, we're at East Halton, and who am I fishing with? We're fishing with that young lad down there, look. And he forgot his drone. Yeah. We're absolutely gutted. I'm fishing with Tom, the editor of Verns Sea Fishing and the Main Vein, and sorts out most things that go wrong with it, but not too much go wrong with it now. I normally ask Tom and say, oh, you seen this? And he says no. So not too much go wrong these days. But we're here fishing. He wanted to come fishing and do a Christmas special, but time restraints and bad weather, and I'd already done one as well, so that was lucky. So we're here fishing. It is the 29th of December. Tomorrow, forecast 30 odd mile an hour gusts of wind. Today it's meant to be 20. So today's weather is wrong. I expect tomorrow's will be wrong. Been trying to fish this bay 56, for over a month. And every time I've turned up here, mainly when I fished with John, apart from the last session where I fished on my own, I didn't fish here. I could have fished there in the last session, but all this bladder rack with my hip don't go. But I've now got 2 young legs, so I should be all right today. And the times that I've come here with John, this bay's always been took. So we've fished in the bay down near the chimney. So we're fishing here today. I nearly went back to the other bay because I don't like change, but I've pulled it out of the bag. We're doing change today, and there's the odd fly about because I've got one on my glasses. It is chilly, but we've got clothes. I've got hot water bottles for Tom, hand warmers. We're all right, aren't we, Tom?
I reckon we will be.
I've got some woolly socks as well.
I've got woolly socks on. Big firm ones.
Oh, yeah. Sometimes if you put 2 pairs on, you know, your feet get too restricted in your boot and you get pins and needles. Yeah,
I've had that.
Yeah, I've had that. Anyhow, we'll leave all the science for another day and another channel, eh? Yeah. Climate Realism by Paul Burgess. Go check him out. That's a good scientific channel. He actually knows his stuff. But yeah, we're here at East Halton, and it is quite a nice day. That is where I normally fish, you can see. Matey boy in the next bay down, he went in there, but he had a bit of his head was screwed really with the rocks, because he came all down here. We had a chat with him down there, and he was screwed with these rocks as well. So but we can cope, hopefully. And like I say, I've got Superman with me, so if anything gets stuck, I ain't got to go over like I did what was it, 2 videos ago.
It was a bit sketchy getting back up, I must admit.
Was it?
Yeah, bit of a drop.
What?
Where the ladders are, yeah.
Is it?
It's quite big.
I should have brought my longer ladders.
I mean, I'll be alright. I don't know if you'll be alright.
Yeah, I can do it. If I had to do it, I'd do it. If my life depended on it, I'd be over it.
I have to hold the ladder for you though.
2 videos ago, I climbed them rocks down there.
Yeah.
And got me cod.
Yeah, well,
so yeah, I did it, but then I had to get back up. It was a bit of I was on my hands and knees, mate. Filmed it all. You got to film it in case you fall between the rocks and break your arm or something, ain't you? And
yeah,
then
yeah.
John would have to, at 69, would have to come and rescue me. Scoot, I don't know if I've told you this, but Scoot, John was at a fishing tackle shop and there was some dogs there.
Yeah.
And Scoot has got a habit of putting his head out the window because he cocks the window.
All right. Yeah.
So he can get his head out, and he's pushing that out, and you think, oh, that must hurt, because there's only a little gap. And he gets a leg out. Well, he saw these two dogs.
Oh no.
He kept pushing, and all John had was this smash and bang of a window smash, and Scoot was out of the van. So he then cardboarded the window up after he sorted Scoot out, and taped it up, went fishing, and then the next day he had to go get a window and fit that. So he ain't getting a window cracked open now.
No.
Well, not to get his head out. But I expect that'll be a story in Story Corner sometime. So yeah, we're fishing here. I'm going to end this now. It is nice, but we forgot the drone, and I'm gutted. Tom's gutted, but it'd be nice because we could have flown the drone and looked at the chimney up the top, checked the pointing out, and we could have flown it near the boat. I suppose someone might shoot it, but they could have flown it near the boat and out there and over the back air, but we'll have to save that for another time. See you in a bit. Well, we're back. We're back. Well, of course I'm back. You're still, it's just a blink and an eye for you. And what's this? Look at this, I've come all untucked. How have I come untucked? Anyhow, water is at this scenario. I'll get dressed in a minute. So I'm now casting out. Could have cast out ages ago, but that isn't the sort of thing I do. I like to be responsible in case we catch a fish and we can return it with a good chuck. So Tom's warming his hands up because I'm scared he's getting cold, but he's got hand warmers, and I'm going to cast out, and then Tom will cast out. So you're now going to see me cast out, and we'll cast the first one out that way. Well, probably cast them out straight. Because they'll swing to the right, won't they? As a matter of fact.
Good start.
So, just to show that this is an organic channel, I've just casted the reel out like a pleb with the bail arm on. That's a freshly tight. Tom's laughing, look. Tom is laughing because he's thinking you clown. Nearly swore then, didn't I? But can you see how calm I am? This is like the new Vernon. I'm getting it ready for 2025. I'm going to be the most sublime, chilled out person. I'm going to do videos to 20 minutes just to keep those that don't like the long ones happy. Ain't we not, Tom?
Oh yeah.
Right, so what I'm going to do now is I'm going to cast this one out slightly to the right, and then bail arms on, and then once I've cast this out I'm going to sort this rod out, so we're still fishing with one rod. There you have it, eh? What a plonker, eh, John? Hey, what do you reckon to that, Tom?
Can't believe you did that.
Oh, I can. That's because I was chatting, wasn't it? I was like, mentioned your hands, I was thinking about you being cold, and you got to head it off before you get cold. So I've got all this going around in my head. I'm thinking about getting on with the wife tonight and giving her a good seeing too. Do you know what I mean, Tom?
Right.
Right? And yeah, that ain't gonna happen because I've got a bad hip. So you're safe, pet, you're safe. And then I just didn't put the bail arm on, so. These things happen in love and war, I'll tell you. So, I can't believe it. I tied that rig last night, and I've had that weight for 20 years. I've lost my favourite weight, Tom. I bought that when I was a boy. Well, I was 36. Oh well, it's out there. I'll just point out, it's just over there somewhere. Didn't go far. So, yeah. Tom's enjoying his pot noodle. Then he'll get chucked out, and I'll show you how he chucks them out correctly. And I'll get this sorted, and then I'll be back. See you in a bit. Press that for. Well. Oh, dear. That was professional, weren't it? Not. Right, so I've retied my rig. Look, I'll show you. See that? I tied that swivel on and that was it. Clicked another flapper on, clicked another flapper on and that's it. But yeah, I'm gonna get that cast out now. We've got some chaps that are turned up down there, and they should have gone another 20 yards further down because it looks better to fish there than where they are. But I don't look a bad spot, and I think I shall keep that in my memory banks. I shouldn't have said that, should I? Anyhow, that's for me to know. Anyhow, I'm going to get this casted out right now, and hopefully it'll stay connected to the fishing reel. That is, where's that gone? If I cast it out straight, it'll go to the bloody right and go with my rod, won't it?
I'll get well out of your way.
Ah, you should be alright, Tom.
I've heard that before.
Balaam. Is that near the other line?
No, you're alright, that's fine.
You reckon?
Yeah, that's fine.
I think I might be tight.
No, oh, yeah. No, you're alright. What you're starting your line a bit. Yeah, that's fine. You're what's down.
Is it? That's a bit of a bugger, that, mate, because I might have to put some new line on.
Do you reckon?
Well, I might have to. Yeah, we're apart. Yeah, so Tom's fishing with one rod at the minute. He'll get another out in a bit. And surely they'll fish either side of the van and not all this side. Ah, crappy Shakespeare salt tripod. I have weighed with my mate Mike the old breakaway, the breakaway tripod. Now this is the breakaway tripod. Let me just show you. Yep, you get 2 bits to put your rods in. You can put a third on it, but I, in that hole, has made this gizmo for my light. On here you got 3 legs because it's a tripod, and these tighten up that way and undo that way, and then they swivel around and you tighten them all up so they don't move. On top of that, you've got a tubular design with a point on the end, which is all integral with the aluminium. On top of that, you've got cups here which are all adjustable. You can adjust it right up high, so you can have it high or have it low. It is a solid tripod. I've only had it collapse once because I didn't tighten it up and I put a bucket of water on it which was too heavy. That was my own fault. Apart from that, once that's tightened up, which takes 2 seconds, it don't go anywhere. It is fantastic. I weighed it at Mike's the other day, and it weighs, with the plastic cups, yeah, and the head, it weighs 1.1 kilograms. That's right, you heard it here first. 1.1 kilograms. I believe it's the lightest tripod on the market, but I will find out soon, because apparently there's another light one on the market. But as soon as Mike has got some in at Case to Tackle, I shall weigh them and find out. But I do know, the other thing is with this tripod, this solid plastic arm has got 4 rig hangers on it, which is all you need in this world. You do not need more than that. And it's solid. They don't bend, so this doesn't bend or anything when you've got your rods on it. Some people will moan that the butt caps are too close, which means the handle, let me just show you. There's some pull on that, mate, I'll tell you.
Is it?
Yeah. You got your drag set?
Yeah, yeah, yeah.
Right, some people will moan because I like this. This is the sort of tripod for me. The butts are in close and the tops are out just a bit, so the rod tips are right on top of each other. They're close together for watching them. But people moan or don't like the fact that these handles are there, and they say you have to difficult. Yeah, you ought to put them on, mate, just in case. But I'm going to have mine down like this at the minute. But all I do, let me get you on there, because there's no need to struggle and have your handles bashing. So all I do when I've got these sort of reels on is I just turn this like that and reel, and that's it. Let's take that off again, because there is a lot of pull on there. I shan't be casting that as far next time. And that's all I do. So a few people have said to me about the handles touching the tripod. I think Colin mentioned it to me. But if you only got to turn the rod 30-40 degrees and you can turn the handle, you don't have to take the rod out to tighten up. But the thing is with that tripod, and I will show it in another video, is the fact that when you close it down and tighten all the legs up, which takes 2 seconds, it fits in your hand like that. It is easy. I use it as a walking stick at times when I've had to if I'm walking rough ground or whatever. So it's very handy indeed. I've got up many cliffs with that, using that as my third leg, you know. So yeah, that's the Breakaway tripod. I believe it's called the Jim. Breakaways sell them, but they don't post them out. Last time I asked, phone Breakaway up and ask them. They might post them now, but you can get those tripods now from Case to Tackle. Mike is his name, the legend that is Case to Tackle, and he has 3 of those tripods at this very moment. He has other tripods as well. He has the new MALICIOUS tripod, but he has got the Breakaway Jim, G-Y-M-N it's spelt. And
do they come in black now?
no, they don't come in black now. They only come in your colour, aluminium. But if you wanted it in black, yeah, I just give mine a lick of paint occasionally. But last time I painted them was probably just before I started this channel. Yeah, I started fishing and I thought, oh, I'll spruce it up, so I just give it a coat of paint. It comes off, but then it came off from when I bought it new. But they do only come in aluminium colour like Tom's, which is this one. This is what Mike has got, but I don't know of any other companies that actually sell this tripod. They may do. You might have to look on the internet to have a look, but that's what you get. Mike has got them. If they sell, Mike might buy some more, and he might sell those tripods alongside other tripods. But I can guarantee, we weighed one on his scales, it was 1.1 kilos. If you weigh yours and it's 1.15 kilos, then there you go. But it is so light, it is unbelievable. If you had that tripod for rock marks or for walking long distances, because it literally folds up in your hand, I will show that in a video. As a matter of fact, I'll do a separate video. It is so easy, so light to carry. You could even have that on your back. You wouldn't know you've got it. There you go, that's my tripod. Many people ask, and I've now done another little segment on that. There are other tripods out there, but that is mine, and I wouldn't have another tripod. I've had that tripod with no modifications to it apart from when it got broke and I had to cut. I cut 1/2 inch off this and then whacked it back on, and it only pushes on, and yeah, it's perfect. I haven't had a problem with it. How old's Nisha now? 24, isn't she? So Tanisha's 25, and I think Tanisha was alive. So I've probably had that tripod 22 years, and I have got another one which is black. I think it's one of the last black ones they did. And then Tom bought that from Breakaway Tackle when he first started fishing. He got the same tripod as me, which was quite nice. But yes, you can buy them from Case to Tackle. You may be able to buy them from others, but I've never seen them advertised anywhere. I always look. And you can also buy them from Breakaway Tackle, but I believe they don't post them out anymore. But you can buy them from the shop. But give Mike a call, Case to Tackle. Have a word with him. See you in a bit. Right, I've just gone through all that. I haven't said that because I'm sponsored or I'm trying to sell stuff or anything else. I'm just doing my opinion of my tripod. And obviously it's my tripod. I've had it so many years. I like it. So don't say or don't think that I'm trying to what's the word, Tom? Promote or anything else. I'm just telling you what is a good tripod. And if you're going for rock marks, it's fantastic. Is it like...
It is light, yeah.
Yeah, it's dead light. There's nothing else lighter, in my opinion. But I will find out. As soon as I've weighed some other tripods, I'll let you know. But yeah, if you want a tripod that's light and you don't want to carry loads of stuff, that's the one to have. And you can adjust it to whatever height you want it. See you in a bit. But don't think that I'm trying to promote and sell stuff, because I ain't. But if you want one, the only place you can get it is at Mike Case to Tackle. And I ain't sponsored by Mike either. He's just a nice bloke.
He is very nice.
Yeah, so I ain't doing any of that stuff either. So, but you won't get a bargain. You'll just pay for what it's worth, and that's a good price, isn't it?
It is one of the first things I bought.
Yeah, exactly. You did, didn't you?
It is, yes. Yeah.
Yeah.
I went out and got one.
Is that because your idol was fishing with it?
Well, you.
Am I not your idol?
Of course you are.
Oh yeah, he means that, doesn't he? Right, so yeah, we've got some lads down there fishing. Hopefully they'll do some good, but hopefully not before us. And there we are, and there's the centre of the universe for us today in this bay. See you in a bit. I'll tell you what, that looks quite nice, Tom, in the sun. Yeah, it's quite a golden look there. Not bad at all. Right, we'll get this end one in here. So I've just looked at the amount of worms I got, and I've got loads on the wall, so I need to be reeling in. It's only been out 6 hours. Oh, it's heavy. I reckon it's dragging along the mud. No, it feels heavy.
So,
I think I might have a flatty on there.
right, you got something?
Oh, I have, haven't I? What is it?
Lion?
It's not a flatty. Now, is it a whiting or is it a codling? What can it be?
You're laughing at, is that a cod? It is. You can see the beard.
Do you know what? I don't care how big they are. There you have it. First day back fishing, last day probably this year, and we've caught ourselves a little tiny codling. What do you reckon to that, Tom?
Lovely little one, isn't it?
Yeah, there's a chance for you, mate, isn't there? There you have it. Yeah, it's beautiful. You look at the back of that, Tom.
No, Oh, it does look nice in that, doesn't it?
It do, doesn't it? It's unreal, isn't it? Right, let's get the cod rod out then, shall we?
The cod rod.
The cod killer. Put the other nut on that. Well, I can't believe I've caught a codlin. I've just said to Tom that it don't matter on the size. Do you know what I mean? I've got used to small things in my life. And when you just catch something like that and it's the right species, the species you really, really want, it's just nice no matter what size. Do you know what I mean? You can ask my wife about that sort of thing. As long as she likes it, it don't matter on size. That's what I say anyhow. Yeah, my head's getting hot now. Head torch. Well, everything seems all right with it. What I'm going to do is I'm going to buy a head torch off Amazon that they claim to be. It's going to be a cheap one, probably up to £29. And I'm going to put it alongside this, but it will have a focusable beam. So we'll have to see what that looks like. So I'll do them aside each other so you can see. But remember, there are cheaper places you can buy this from, as I did. Use your noggin and don't buy it in the UK. Well, that's my view anyhow. I took the risk. Come up smelling the roses again. Now this torch I'm getting to really like. I did say the first time I talked about it that we're gonna do a review on it and we're gonna give it time. The first night I was getting wound up with it, but towards the end of the night I was starting to see its benefits. Today everything's good with it. I can set it on the free settings to where I want it to be for different light outputs. The only problem I have is I still haven't got used to it's clockwise on and anti-clockwise off, but when you're getting busy on fish and stuff like that, you'd seem to forget and you always turn it the wrong way. But yeah, we'll keep talking about this. I'll do a bit more filming on my tripod at some point. I might put a separate video out, and might even do it around Mike's at Case to Tackle when he gets his new his next batch of sea legs in. And if he's still got some of the breakaway tripods, we'll do a review on both so you can see which ones to buy, or to buy both, because sometimes one tripod is all right for one scenario, not for another, or it's all right for everything. Anyhow, I've caught me codlin. I'm hoping Tom catch a codlin. He's stuck his second rod out now because he's now getting excited, and hopefully we'll bag up a few more, and it's just nice being there. So that's the main thing. We even got some lights, and this head chair is doing a perler for us because it's just stopping the wind a bit, isn't it, mate? Hey?
Yeah, it's a good spot for it there.
And there's Tom over there. I can't see Tom because I've got a blue dot in front of my eye where I've got dazzled by this light.
That's how I know.
So is Tom. So yeah, so we're watching these rods. What a beautiful sky it is, isn't it? Look at that. There's Tom with the old faithfuls, the rods that I used to use day in, day out at Immingham. Fingers crossed we'll catch some more fish. Are you enjoying yourself, Tom?
Yeah, of course I am.
That's all right then.
It'd be nice to catch fish.
Yeah, well, you'll catch, mate, you'll catch.
I mean, I've only reeled one rod in so far, so.
Yeah. You got the knack is, don't tell Spolton, but the knack is to leave it out long enough to get a fish on it, and that's what I do. You see, that's where John fails, because I often beat him catching fish, you see, whereas you beat me normally
On the beach.
yeah. Well, there's time yet, mate. Right, we'll see you in a bit. Look at that. I can't get over it. That's purple.
Looks nicer on the camera than it does in real life, doesn't it?
Yeah, doesn't it? Absolutely fantastic. Hopefully we'll catch that boat going. We normally miss it. We normally catch its back end going down the river. See you in a bit. Is it that side of that line, is it?
Yeah, I'm just going to try and get it in there.
If you get it under that line, that's it. You'll be able to get it up this little slope there, Tom. Is it? I have a flounder on it. Here it comes. Right, get ready to flick it. Flick. That's it. Nice fish, mate.
There we go. That's quite a big one, isn't it?
That is a nice fish, yeah. Do you want me to unhook that? That's a bit deep.
Is it? Yeah.
You sure?
Yeah.
Shall I take it off and put it in the bucket?
Probably best to you got another rig? Oh, that can chuck out now.
Show it. Yeah. Stick it in, Tom. What a cracking fish, mate.
It's probably the biggest one I've caught here.
That's a pearl. Right, I'm going to get that. Oh, hang on. I'm going to get that unhooked for Tom, and because it's swallowed it down. So I'm going to get that unhooked for Tom, and then Tom's going to give you a show. See you in a bit.
It's slippery, I can't go on with it.
You got it?
Yeah, I got it.
Yeah, let's just turn that light on. There you go then.
We in shot?
Yeah, you're in shot, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
How do you feel about that? It's not a bad fish, is it?
That's a nice size, that one, isn't it?
Yeah.
I'm happy with that.
Yeah.
It's not a cod, but I'm still happy with it.
No, I'd be happy catching them all night, mate.
Yeah, yeah.
Nothing wrong with them.
Or do you reckon climb over and put it down, or?
No, I reckon that's you can bring that in there, mate.
Yeah.
Just look the way you're going to chuck it, because the water's only just down there. That line is loose. I think I might have another fish on. I've got a slack line, look, Tom.
Oh, yeah.
Right then, mate. Last show to the camera. Do you want me a dullet boat over for you?
That's fine.
Yeah. Come on then. Get a good grip. That's it. Right. Brilliant. That's it. Are you happy?
Yeah, I'm more than happy with that one. It's a decent size. That's really slack, isn't it?
I think I better check that line out, ain't I?
Yeah.
What I'm going to do is, guys, I'm going to reel my other rod in because the line is slack.
Should be another cod.
Won't it be funny?
Yeah.
Right, let's get this set up. Now am I in shot? Right, that's the one, isn't it? Let's get it on there. Let's get it over here. Is that on there? Yeah. Right. Is it? It's heavy, mate.
Yeah.
There's something on there. Well, it might be. It's gone loose now. No, I don't think it's out on it, mate.
No? That's a shame.
Bait's gone off the bottom, but it's probably been eaten by a little fish that had a hungry belly. Right. Well, it did seem as though it was, when I reeled that in, I could feel it coming out of the mud, and then it felt as though it was something shaking its head. But there's nothing on it. It soon felt light, sort of like halfway through bringing it in, but I'll get that baited up and get it chucked out again. And let's hope we catch a few more fish. Tom's had that lovely little flounder. It was a nice sized flounder for over this side. And my codlin fish finger, which I'm totally happy with. So see you in a bit when I've got this baited up. I'm going to cast this straight out. That's over to the right. If I go straight out, should be quids in. I think I'll go out far either. We'll do a short one this time. You saw that splash. Right. Let it settle before you reel it in. And take the slack up. Set the drag set. I actually turned the light off then the right bloody way, so it started to sink in. So yeah, we've had a flounder. Tom's had the flounder. That was quite fat as well, Tom, wasn't it?
Heavy.
Never thought about actually weighing it. That boat ain't gone yet.
I keep seeing lorries go to it.
They're still going to it, are they?
Yeah, yeah.
So yeah, that's just like, do you know what, that line was slack, wasn't it, and that felt heavy when I started to reel, but clearly
I think I might have another one on the same rod.
here.
Yeah, the one I've just chucked out. Saw something.
If it's a flounder, you'll see a bite. You might see a second one, but
yeah,
normally it's just a bite, but a good bite. Now, so if you're going to catch a codlin, good sized one, now's the time with the water up. Makes it a lot easier. But it's just us to catch, mate, isn't it? Let's be honest.
yeah. Yeah, I don't mind what it is. I think he's gone.
Who's that?
One of the next bay.
Is he?
I don't see a vehicle there. You.
I think you're right, mate. What's them two bright things there? That's just in the trees, isn't it? There's no one in the bay, is there? There's
No, that's
no
a
bay.
house. That's a house.
Yeah, that's the house. Yeah, he's gone.
He's gone 15 minutes after high water.
What is that?
I don't know.
Bloody hell. The chap in the other bay, in bay 57, he's gone home.
He was here early as well, wasn't he?
Yeah, he come after us, didn't he? But
Not long after us, about 20 minutes or so.
yeah. Probably nipped off, but he didn't get this one. Good bay, that. catch on the head. There's fish out there, isn't there? We've caught 2. That wind's gone as well, hasn't it?
That could be another reason why he's gone. He's sat there frozen
It could be, yeah.
with the wind.
Trees are still moving, but the actual wind just seems as though it's not gusting like what it was.
No.
But yeah, I'm quite mellow today, and I can only think it's Tom rubbing off on me. Not rubbing up against me, rubbing off on me, aren't you, Tom? And because we're just having a natter about this, that and the other, I ain't really getting into the frame of mind to actually have a rant. So I do apologise for all those that like a rant. Now I could mention the Granny Harmer, I could also mention Rachel Faves, and I could also mention the ginger growler, couldn't I? But there's no point, because we know they're all a bunch of twats, so I'm not going to go down that road, am I, Tom?
No, please
No,
don't.
no. So yeah, that's all I'm going to say, is you voted for the twats, so you have to put up with them, if you did. But if you're watching this channel, you shouldn't have done, really, should you? Because you're going to vote for Verns Popular Front, aren't you? That's me naming me new, that's me political party.
They party.
Yeah, because you don't remember. I was going to say, do you remember Wolfie? But you won't remember Wolfie. But Citizen Smith, he had the Tooting Popular Front because he lived in Tooting.
Right.
So he used to put them in his book, names people in his book, ready for the revolution,
Right.
lying up against the wall, bop, bop, bop. So I'm doing the same, but mine's called the Verns Popular Front. Not as good as Tooting, I know,
No.
but you know, you can only, what I found out in life, Tom, is you can only use what you got. When you're this good, you've got quite a lot to work with. Do you know what I mean?
Right.
I'm getting a bit weathered now, though, I must admit. I'm a bit like my fascias on my house. I go home in the morning, I look at my fascias, and I think I'm looking in a mirror. Right, well that's it. We're going to keep watching these rods. They're wiggling about a bit. Wind's picked up again now. It is gusting, but it has dropped down to what it was. And it's a great night as well. I know there's no point me showing you out here because it's dark, but I might be able to turn my light on to that, do that. So yes. So that's where the water is, at the front of the bay. I just can't believe that the chap down there has gone home. Perhaps he had his tea, perhaps his missus had his tea, perhaps his missus had the tea on Tom.
Time, isn't it? I was looking.
You just got to get that timing right, Tom. Once you've got it right, you're laughing. Yeah, get a flapper on that, mate.
Not even touched, is it?
No, I wouldn't. At least you got a chance of catching other stuff, hadn't you, even?
flashing then.
You what?
I wondered what was flashing then. Camera thing's flashing.
Oh, is it? That's all right. Has that got codrit on that, Tom?
It has.
That's what I want to hear. Did you want another flapper rig, or are you going to bait those two up that you got? Do you want a spare flapper rig, Sue?
Yeah, no, I'll change it for a flapper probably.
Yeah. Right, mate. Let's get something sorted. Right. Well, I'm going to pull in the right hand rod so I can send it out to the left, because the tide has changed now and the river is running from left to right. So we're going to create a bit of gap for me and Tom. I'm going to reel this in. So, nothing wrong with them baits. I reckon it's a state of tide, mate. I reckon that's why it's gone quiet.
Yeah.
Not that it was busy. Is this still on? Is it pointing at me? I would say it isn't. Yeah. So, alright. These worms, are fine. Now I'm putting pressure on that. But the worms are a bit of shit on the top. Nothing major though. Alright, bit of squid on that. Shove that baiting needle in the plastic so it don't fall over the top.
Yeah.
I'll bait it up again, right? Got mind of its own, this bit of squid. You won't believe how old these worms are.
How old are they?
Probably about 3 years, if not older.
Really?
Yeah. And they're sticky as anything, aren't they?
Yeah. I think we've both caught some of them, so.
Yeah, we have, yeah, both caught fish. Wash the old dabs. You're all right there.
Yeah, yeah.
Probably too far, but I'll chuck the other one out short. That's definitely out the right way, isn't it? Hey, don't know if you can see that. But it's definitely there. So we're out over there. This one's here. And Tom, when he reels in, he'll be able to chuck his to the left. Because I'll bring that one in and chuck my second rod. I'll chuck that. Who's that? Right, I've got line coming off. I need more barrels. If you know what I mean. You definitely saw that bite, did you, Tom?
Yeah, I definitely saw it, mate, yeah. It was,
Right.
it was banging and then it just started pulling line out.
Right, let's see what we've got here. Well, it'd be good if it is a fish because it's the right time of the tide. And it don't feel like it.
No.
Nah. That was taking line off, wasn't it?
Definitely taking line off, yeah.
Must have just got caught. Or must have got caught, didn't it? That bent on the wire again, Tom.
Yeah.
Bugger, that's more excitement, Tom, wasn't it?
It was weird, it just looked like a fish bite as well.
Yeah.
So it banged and then it just started taking line off. Suppose because of the weight coming out.
Well, I saw some out of the corner of my eye and Tom was like looking at it going, you got a bite, and then my reel was going round, it was taking line out, but yeah, there's nothing. But you never know, there could have been something, couldn't there? Because if there's nothing, there's got to be something, hasn't there? So anyhow, I'll get this baited up. We'll chuck some fresh bait on and we'll get it chucked out. Fingers crossed we get some more, but it is gone high water now. Time is, high water was at 5 to 5 and yeah, we're an hour over now, so the tide is going out. So we've probably got an hour to an hour and a half that we can fish a little bit longer if we wanted to. We'll just have to see how it goes. If we aren't getting anything, we'll probably call it a night. But I've got to keep filming because we ain't got a lot on it. I'm totally relaxed as well. I'm not in a ranty, flippant mood at all. And I can only put that down to that I'm here having a yarn and a yap, and he's just all calm, aren't he? It's a nice night, isn't it, Tom?
That's lovely.
I'm gonna chuck this to the left of this rod, Tom, so it gives you can chuck straight out or just to the right of this line. Everything will be all right. So I balls my cast up and go over everybody's line. You got anything? Yeah. First time I've ever done that, Tom. Bloody GoPros. Right, Tom's had a bite. Sit rep. Tom's had a bite. He's right excited and I don't blame him. I'm baited up and I was sorting all the bait out for the next... Ooh, you bugger. And then I realised I ain't chucked out. So I ain't been fishing on this rod for a few minutes. Yeah, that's right. So I'm going to cast it straight over this one. Probably too far. That's the cast for today on that rod. Take the slag up, set the drag, check the drag, job done. So Tom's had a bite on his right hand rod. Oh, what's that doing? Look at this, you see, that's a bloody tide. Let's put the drag on and have a click. So Tom's had a bite on this right hand rod here, which is the far rod, that one, and I would say it's a flounder bite. It hasn't come back. Fuck me ass going round, that is, Tom, mine.
Is it?
Yeah, it's because I cast it straight out and I cast it too far. But if I've got to bring it in, I'll bring it in shortly than later. Could be a flounder, Tom, couldn't it? I think I'm gonna have a pot noodle now, but fishing, hopefully fishing's going to turn on. So yeah, there's my two. It's holding now, staying stationary. It's been holding all night really. That boat ain't gone yet, has it?
No, it's still there.
Well, it's certainly tranquil, mate, and it's peaceful, isn't it?
It's not choppy, right, is it?
No, it's lovely. That wind's now gone, hasn't it? Them trees are stationary. We've certainly picked the best night. Apparently the rest of the week is going to be horrific. I've got a bite on that fish. Or I could have a fish on that bite.
Which one, your right hand one?
Yeah, it just went, didn't it then?
That's the one that was pulling line out a second ago, wasn't it?
Yeah, I put it on another drag. I put it on 2 clicks. That line is slack. Oh, we've been here before, Tom, haven't we?
Twice tonight.
Ain't that slack? That is tight. Look at it. Do you think that's a bite? What do you think, guys? Do you think that's a bite? That could be a codlin bite, couldn't it? Oh yeah. Can't remember last time I caught a whiting, Tom.
Oh yeah, you've got something. That's shaking.
Yeah.
Shaking.
Hey, now do I have a pot noodle first, Tom? Oh, I got one on the other rod and all.
You have.
You ought to get that other rig baited up, Tom.
Yeah,
Just
I'm gonna need to, aren't I?
I've put some worms on the thing, because if that your right rod is the one you want to bring in there, yeah, I've got some on there. Look, Tom.
Oh,
Should I make sure it is on there?
Alright, give it a good yank.
Could people put in the comments if they think that's a bite? With me being such an inept fisherman, I don't really know. It's nice tonight, Tom. Or is it just me?
No, it's really
Am I
peaceful.
talking like an old person and you're going, yeah, yeah,
No,
fucking
no,
hell,
it's just-
shut the fuck up, Vernon. Or is it all right?
No, he's actually quite peaceful. Especially now that wind's dropped.
Have they caught something?
I don't know.
They're fucking tickled, aren't they?
You can tell it's nice and quiet now because you couldn't hear them before.
No. I bet you they can hear us. They certainly can hear me.
Oh mate, it's going again, look.
Yeah. Do you think I ought to make sure it's on there first?
Oh yeah.
Do you think there's something on there?
Yeah, look at it go.
Is it? What? Oh, I turned away then, looked at you. I'm hoping you got a flounder on yours.
Yeah, because mine it bent right over.
Did it?
Bent right over and just hasn't done anything since.
Should we have a double winding?
Together.
Yeah. We can both stand there, can't we? Hang on, mate. Let me just change. Right, we're on. So if we stand in the middle there, we'll be all right. So you're going to bring yours right one in. Right. Fucking hell, my line's gone the other way, Tommy. Or am I looking at it a different way?
I might have to go down there really, right over the rock there. I'll look at yours first and then I'll go down there.
I took it in a big fish because I've got fish on it.
Have you?
Yeah. Yeah, it's quite a, yeah. Flounder. I'm pleased with that, Tom. Let me get that off and I'll help you with your rod down. I'll just get this in the bucket, mate. Right, I've caught a flounder. In fact, I can get it unhooked straight away. Let me give you a quick show and then we're going to sort Tom out.
Oh, do you want me to go down with that one? I can take it right down to the water so you don't jump over.
There you go, one flounder. Let me get it in the bucket for a minute, Tom. Right, where are you? Right, I'm just going to help Tom with his rods. So, here we have Tom, he's reeling his rod in. Let's hope he's got some. He got anything on it? No? Ah, that is a shame, mate. Right, let's get this flounder out. Tom's going to return it for me, so it ain't got to be chopped of it. Right. So, here you have it. One flounder. Absolutely cracking little fish. Chuffed with that because I wanted a flounder tonight. So it's a codling and a flounder. Tom's had a huge flounder, probably 3 or 4 times the size of this. But yeah, Tom's now going to put it back for me. So good old Tom. I'll get it in this cloth, mate.
Yeah.
Yeah. Then you wouldn't drop him. Don't chuck the cloth in though. Right. Has this rig been out long of yours, Tom? Did you bait the other one up or not? Did you bait the other one up? Right. Yeah, Thomas, 2 bits of squid.
Alright.
I'll put the worm on for you.
Cheers.
Get you out before it gets. Oh, I ain't even out.
I say you're in yours out as well.
Yeah. You'll catch on this because these worms were going to be on mine. There you go. Right, and me, well, I'm now going to bait that up. So. You won't believe how much that mud bends these wires out. So. Well, someone's had a go on it, Tom, because the worm was pushed right up the line.
Was it?
Yeah. Definitely a bite on there, weren't there?
Well, like
I would. Well, there was, weren't there? I've just pulled the bloody flounder in. Oh, what an absolute numpty I am. I could say something else, but Tom would have to edit it out. Right. Put that there for now. It won't blow away, it won't get damaged. Good thing is, mate, you get a bit of fishing done and then we can, you still get them at a reasonable time. Look at that for a worm. That's one. Another one there. Finest Welsh blacks these. Let me go over to it. Look at this, a bit of tuition. Tuition from Vern. So I'm using size 2 hooks. Let me just disappear and get a bit of squid. Well, my little cat that we rescued, who had all the fleas, homeless, you know, but he's got a home now, he's doing really well and he's settling in now. It's took him absolutely ages to settle in. But he don't like my daughter's dog, Duke. My other daughter's dog and Tom's dog, Jessie, he don't seem to be so miserable with Jessie, but with Duke, he don't like Duke. I think he just wants to kill him, which is, if Duke got hold of him, if he was that way inclined, he wouldn't last long, but he's certainly got his claws out and his fur up, but he's really doing well. He's settling in a lot better now, feeling at home. Sleeps on his own now, he don't just sleep on our laps, so he's walks around all the other cats all right, so all's good on the front with pets at the minute. The other cat can't see a lot. He must be either losing his sight or he's got cataracts. I don't know what he's got, but he's going to have to live with it, I'm afraid, because I can't afford that. Right, we're going to get this out now. I'm going to cast it further over there. You will see me there. Now, do I cast this far, Tom, or short?
Probably far, I would say. Scissors going out.
I think them fish might come in close, you know. Right, watch your head. Where are you?
I'm miles away, mate.
Right, great. There's me. Probably still too far. So it's slacked up, drag on. Right. Well, you've just seen me bait up, ain't you? And I don't do any of that shite, do I, normally? I just like yapping and rattling on, but yeah. I might have to turn my kilt down, Tom.
Is it that warm?
I'm getting a bit hot, yeah. Do you want it on?
I'm alright.
You're alright.
Yeah.
If you do get cold, you can have it.
It's just my fingers from having it wet, that's all.
Get them, put the hand warmers on. I've got another one.
I've got them on now, yeah.
Yeah, put them on full, because I've got another one, you know. Is that on full or is that on not? Yeah, so anyhow, it's the 20, as I stand there now, it's the 29th of December. So I'd like to say that, is it filming? Oops, because I just reeled my bloody lines in. Right, well, this has been East Halton. This has been me and me main vein, Tom. We have came and we have conquered. We've conquered as in the fact of it's been an absolute beautiful day. It was windy and blusty at first, but it's been a lovely day. The water is lapping onto the shore. It's just perfect noises for you to listen to and enjoy if you like being in this environment, which I do, and so does Tom. So yeah, it has been a good day. We got here early at like stupid o'clock to make sure we got to fish where we wanted to fish. I think we got here at about 11 o'clock. High tide was at 5 and the time now is 7:15. Are you coming in there, Tom?
I am nice as well.
So yeah, it's been enjoyable. Have you enjoyed it?
I've enjoyed today. It's been not too bad, has it?
Yeah, it's been all right. Could have had a few more fish, like, don't we?
Yeah, well, I've seen a lot of bites, but
Well, we've had some bites, haven't we?
yeah,
And
I mean, you've had line pull out of yours, haven't you? So
yeah, and you
Twice.
saw the rods go
yeah.
when I
it's
didn't
banging.
see him go, because apparently I never see bites. But yeah, no, it's been an enjoyable day. It's been Tom asked to come, and everything's aligned, and the weather, I think it's the best day as well, isn't it?
It's ever so calm now, yeah.
Yeah, yeah, and it's going to be shite tomorrow, isn't it, and the rest of the week. What do? You just come out on the right night. So it's been fantastic here at East Halton in Bay 56. I've had a codlin and a flounder, and you've had a flounder, which was
Decent size one, wasn't it?
monumental size for a flounder over this side, wasn't it? It was a good sized fish, wasn't it?
It was, yeah.
So no whiting. So yeah, we're doing something right, but the whiting that are about are quite big. But I'll save that for a story in the next video when I ain't got Tom here and I'm ranting about them foreign fishermen. Anyhow, we're not going into that, so thanks for watching. Don't forget to click subscribe, thumbs up and comment and all that stuff. The wife is saying shut up, Vern. Tom's saying hurry up because the music's playing and it's don't know how you time it right, but you do, don't you? That's something else I've got to learn.
It is, yeah.
So yeah, thanks for watching. Hope you've all had a good Christmas. By the time this come out, you've had your new year and you'll probably got over your hangovers. So enjoy yourselves. Thanks for the support. Thanks for watching. See you later, everybody. I don't say that, do I?
No, see you when I'm...
I'll see you and on.